Hello all. Another quick vlog. I think Charlie's gotten over herself and she was a bit upset this morning. Yeah. Another quick one. We're doing a few little routine maintenance bits and converting all of our stuff to sort of common connectors. There's nothing worse than getting in the field and finding you've forgotten a charging lead or something like that. So yeah, for once I'm not doing the work. I'll give you a shake. There we go. Right. There she is.
So this is was mine, little FTX tracer, which I bought from Weston Park, I think.
I think it was Colchester RC that you bought it
Colchester
from.
RC. Yeah, it was a great little truck. But now I've got my broken one. Stanley's commandeered this, so I still have a go occasionally though. Oh, the other day we were down the club and he was having a go and I said, "Can I have a go, Stanley?" And he'd actually charged the batteries. He's a nightmare for not letting the batteries charge up properly, but he charged them up and it was doing wheelies, and he loves watching Kev Talbot. So if you're watching, he's not here, he's on the simulator, but he'll say hi. But he loves a bit of like footage and all that kind of stuff. So I said to him, "Can I have a go?" Because it was doing wheelies and everything. So he said, yeah. So he bought over the transmitter. I start having a go and I'm like, well, it's not going anywhere. I said, you've used the batteries up already. It needs charging. And so he took it back off me and then he went running over to one of the guys down the club and said, "I turned the speed down on the transmitter." Little shit. So there was me thinking he'd used all the batteries. And he turned it down and not told me. But anyway, enough of that. So we're
converting
it over.
The little, I don't know if it'll focus, the XT30s for
just
for
done
the smaller
some little bits of shrink wrap, not shrink wrap, shrink sleeve.
Shrink sleeve, yeah. And so yeah, converting over the XT30s for the smaller stuff, XT60s for the majority of other bits, and yeah.
He's letting me loose with the soldering iron.
Yeah.
I do solder at work as well, so it might not be to his,
Yeah, I need to give her a hand. But this little stand here, so loads of people have had these. Stanley snapped off the other arm, and we use it to, it's a little handy. But
what's he called?
He is called Kevin. Is it Kevin?
I don't know. You said it earlier. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think Stanley called him Kevin for some reason. I have no idea why, but he's called Kevin. So when we need a little handy holder, we get Kevin.
Yeah.
And then the leads that I was making earlier for charging the massive 6 or 2 sets of 6S's for the heli. So yeah, we've got some nice leads for charging there, and I've got a spare set because when we come back off flying, you want to put them into storage. It takes forever. However, top tip, most of you have been in the scenario where you charging all your stuff up, you want to go flying, and then the normal British weather takes hold and you can't. In that case, if you're going to leave your packs charged, it's okay to leave them for a day or two, but I wouldn't leave them for much longer. I read somewhere that if you leave them charged for 30 days, or a month effectively, you take away 5% of its performance or capacity. So it's not ideal, and that is an accumulative time. So if you left them fully charged for 1 day and then went flying, if you did that 30 times, you've taken the life out. So with the smaller little packs, when they're quite cheap, not such an issue. But when you're spending £200 for a pack for the bigger stuff, you want to keep them for as long as possible. So my top tip is to discharge them, yourself a discharger. There's loads on the market. I've used this one for years. It's a Sky RC discharger. It'll do 200 watts of discharging. So a 5000 6S pack might take you 15 to 20 minutes to take most of the charge out, and then you finish the balance charge on whichever charger you've got, or the balance storage state. But yeah, if you try to normally discharge a big pack like one of these sort of bigger 5,000, 5,200, or even bigger again on a normal charger which can discharge, I don't know, this smaller one can discharge at 15 watts, this slight bigger one 30 watts, you're going to be there for days and days and days. So yeah, highly recommend a discharger to just pull most of the power out and finish with balancing on one of these. Yeah, I quite rate these Zeee battery packs. First time I've used them. All the packs are nicely balanced, fairly low internal resistance, so good to go. We'll carry on with a bit of soldering, but you know, she needs full supervision, so we'll be back in a bit.
I'm not that bad.
No, but I don't want you to burn those nice little hands. Yeah, right, bye.